Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amanda. Today I'm filming my 30 through 32 week pregnancy update for you guys. I don't have too much to update on, but I have a couple of different subjects I want to talk about, so I decided to go ahead and do this update. I do have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so if you guys want to like full pregnancy update on how it's going medically, I guess in medical terms, watch out for my vlog. That should be posted on Friday or Saturday, whichever day that vlog decides to come out. But anyways, I want to keep my updates like every 2 weeks because I am nearing the end of my pregnancy. I am at 32 weeks and 3 days today. Let me fix this. So I am coming towards the end and I want to have as many updates as I can. I don't really want to skip out on any. So I have a couple of symptoms and things to talk about. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is that I took my 3-hour glucose test last week. I took it on Tuesday and I found out that I passed all 4 of the blood draws. I know people in my vlogs were super confused on why I said you have to pass 2 of the 4. They were thinking that you have to like pass 2 glucose tests in order to not be diagnosed, but that's not what I meant. So like if you fail your 1-hour glucose test, they order the 3-hour one. The 3-hour one includes 4 blood draws. The 1-hour glucose test only includes 1 blood draw. So with the 3-hour glucose test, you have 4 blood draws. Your fasting, your 1 hour, your 2 hour, and your 3 hour. And you have to fail, or at least my doctor, I don't know if this is everywhere or whatever, but if you fail 2, then you have gestational diabetes. But I passed all 4 with flying colors, so my doctor is not concerned at all for gestational diabetes or anything like that. So that is a very good sign. I'm so happy because it was kind of confusing why my baby was measuring small, and then they said that I could have gestational diabetes, and I was like, usually your babies are big when you have gestational diabetes, so it kind of wasn't making sense. But turns out all my numbers are good and normal, and I am good when it comes to gestational diabetes. I do not have it. Another thing that I mentioned earlier is that I have an appointment on Thursday, and that is going to be for a growth scan slash just an ultrasound. So we will get to see baby girl for the first time in about a month, and we will see how much she weighs, estimation of course. So that is super exciting. Mauricio can go with me, so we are excited to be doing that together. We want to make sure we get lots of pictures because this could potentially be our last ultrasound depending on how she is measuring. So I want to make sure I can get as many pictures as I can because we really haven't gotten that many good ultrasound pictures, honestly. So I'm gonna ask to make sure we get quite a bit, just in case this is our last one. The next thing is my baby shower is coming up on the 20th. I'm so excited. We're going to Jacksonville for it. And we are leaving not this Friday, but next Friday for it. And I'm really excited just to see family and just celebrate her and celebrate her life, and know that literally once that passes, I will only have about 5.5 weeks until we meet her approximately. So wow, that's nuts. So crazy. I'm just so excited to meet her. I'm just so ready to meet her at that point. Like I'm already ready to meet her now, but she needs a couple more weeks in there. 37 weeks is when I will start doing walk-in, pineapple, raspberry leaf tea. Like I'm gonna do it all. Because that's considered full term, and I do not want to be pregnant longer than I have to be. Okay, so to talk about some symptoms that I've had, really, pregnancy has just been really hard for me physically. I'm usually a super physically active person. In my pregnancy, I've been very, very, very much sedentary. Going with the pandemic and being pregnant, being sick the first trimester, the second trimester, there was so many like possible complications that I really didn't want to risk anything. And now the third trimester, my body is just struggling really, really bad. I did do some yoga stretching this morning to kind of help get some pressure off my back because that's been killing me. That really helped and felt really amazing. So I'm probably going to continue doing that, like 15 to 20 minutes a day. Honestly helped so much. I just felt like so much better, like just going outside and stretching and just taking a moment for myself and appreciating my body, and really feeling my body, you know, strengthen and stretch out and all sorts of things. It just felt amazing to get active again. So I am excited for her to be born and to recover so I can start working out again and be back physically where I like to be and love to be, and not be pregnant again anymore for like 5 years. Probably, hopefully. I say that, but I'll probably have another one. Maybe. We'll have to see. I've had really, really bad back pain, which I just kind of touched on, that I just feel like has been very like annoying for anything. It just feels like my spine has lots of pressure on it. I'm always on the ball. I'm always like, if I put my head down, like my neck all the way down to my butt stretches, and it feels so good. It's like amazing. And I've been doing the ball stretch where you lean onto the ball on your knees and it kind of helps take the pressure off your back. That feels really good. I have been doing everything I can to help ease my back pain. It's been really, really bad. And with back pain, it has resulted in me getting little to no sleep. Luckily, the last couple nights, I've actually slept fairly well. But for a while there, I was having to take Unisum to just like kind of knock me out. And so I could have a good night's sleep, because I would be up all night with constant back pain and or heartburn that has come back full force. Like, really bad. I ran out of Pepcid and I didn't buy any more, and I was kind of doing good with just like 1 or 2 Tums a day. And then all of a sudden it just came back full force. So I had to go pick up more Pepcid, and I'm just like so tired of heartburn. But I hope that we can see if she has hair on the ultrasound. I know you can't see it too much, but if she does have quite a bit of it, they can kind of see that. So that'll be interesting to see if she does end up having a lot of hair on the ultrasound, or if not when she's born. Because heartburn is real and it sucks, and it will be interesting to see if it kind of actually is like not an old wives' tale and it's actually true. So I don't know, just keep up with my videos and see if she has a lot of hair, if my heartburn is caused by that, or it's just because I've been super sedentary this pregnancy and that's my body's way of being like, no, this is not okay, it's not healthy, let's like get moving and stuff. But I'm hoping she has a lot of hair, but I'm pretty sure it's both factors into it. I still have preterm labor signs and symptoms such as lower back pain and really bad period-like cramps. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Period-like cramps. They have been quite concerning to me, and I do kind of see how often I get them. If I get cramps more than like 6 or 7 times that are noticeable to me in a day, that is kind of the number I've set for myself too, at what point I will call my doctor. But I am just waiting until Thursday to find out what she says. I don't know if she's gonna wanna check my cervix. A lot of people say that if you tell your doctor that you're having a lot of period-like cramps before full term, they will wanna do a cervical check to see if you're dilating. Because usually that is a sign of it, as well as an extremely hard stomach. And some people will say, oh, those are Braxton Hicks. I have already looked up how to distinguish the difference. So contractions and expanding of the uterus, or of the cervix, is that what it's called? Like dilation of the cervix, I should say, will contribute to more period-like cramps, like in the lower region. As Braxton Hicks is like your stomach gets really tight. It almost feels like someone puts those little like muscle stickers things on you and shocks you, and your muscles get really, really tense. That's what a Braxton Hicks feels like to me. And then when I get period-like cramps, they come and they stay for about a minute. So I know that that's what I'm looking for, but like I said, I'm looking for like 6 to 10 or 6 to 7 in a day before I really start to get panicky. But most of the time it's in the morning, and I just try to drink a lot of water and relax during that time if they start to come, and then they eventually go away. But I am going to bring it up to my doctor on Thursday, if not before then, if I start to get more of them. But it is already Monday, almost Tuesday, so I'm thinking that I will be able to wait until Thursday. Her moves are becoming more like rolls and shifts instead of like punches and kicks and jolts. She still does little jolts here and there, but they're much bigger. So they're like her whole body. They're not like little legs and feet. So that has been super fun and interesting to see. It's also kind of worrisome because I think she's transitioning from like punching and kicking and stretching to kind of just like maneuvering and rolling and shifting. And I've noticed that shift in her movements, but she still is moving all the time, constantly. I can feel her when I'm standing, sitting. At all times I can feel her moving. I've never been where I do her kick counts around between 2 and 4, and they're always within like 15 minutes. She's moved 10 times. So I really haven't been worried about her reduced movements or anything. They just kind of shifted from more of punches and kicks and jolts to like rolls, and she like kind of pushes out onto my stomach and stuff like that. But I still get some of those jolts and probably some kicks here and there. But again, mostly just rolls and maneuvers, I guess. I have packed baby's hospital bag, so if you're interested to see what I've packed in there, I will put a little card for you guys to go on and click to see that. I did more of like a overpacker kind of vibe, so if you are not wanting to overpack for the hospital, my video is probably not for you. I'm also a first-time mom, so also take that into consideration. But I feel like I did a pretty good job. I didn't overpack too much. I just used a generic itsy ritzy diaper bag, and I didn't overfill it or anything, but I feel like I overpacked more than what some moms do or experienced moms do. So I will leave that up there for you guys if you guys are interested in that. I do still need to pack mine and purchase stuff for mine. I haven't even really thought about it. I mean, I've thought about it, but not really like gone out and bought stuff for it. I have an entire list of things that I know I need to buy for it. I will actually name off a couple of things. So I want to get another bag of Depends. I only have one, and I also need to get pads. I do want to get Dermaplast and Witch Hazel laxatives, tuck pads, flip-flops, a robe. I need a going home comfy set because I don't have anything really comfortable. I want to get a couple more, actually like 1 or 2 more regular bras to labor in. Not necessarily nursing bras, but just like comfortable bras for laboring, and also just around the house. I bought one from Target and I'm absolutely obsessed with it, but I haven't been able to find another one since I got that one, so I'm hoping to find more similar to that. I need to get slippers and some large cheap underwear for when we first get home. So those are the kind of things that are on my list for myself, for postpartum, and for my hospital bag. I do have a separate list of things to actually pack in there, but those are things that I need to get for the hospital bag. Answering another question that a lot of people have been asking me on every social media platform is when I'm going to do a nursery tour. So I kind of show the background. This is kind of like what you guys see majority of the time, but we have done a lot of things in here. I kind of shift things around when I come in here to film so that you guys don't see anything that I've done in here. This glass actually is just here because we had company. We had to move it from our spare bedroom, but that will go back in our spare bedroom once Maurizio moves it back, but he's at work. But that will be coming after our baby shower, so I will look towards the end of February, beginning of March. We will put that up there. I also want to make sure that our bedside nursery is also set up because I'm going to include that in there as well, because that's where she will be for the first couple months of her life. So I also want to include that in the nursery tour because I don't want to do like 2 separate videos. I'd rather just do it in one big shebang. As far as like cravings go, I do not have any cravings except for I craved a cheeseburger last night and I got one. I drink a lot of water. I'm trying to eliminate any preterm labor signs or symptoms. Dehydration can be the cause of one. Sorry guys, my face just like got really itchy for some reason. That was like so weird, that like the way I just like itched my face. But anyways, not too bad with cravings. I crave dragon fruit, which I got, and I've been drinking dragon fruit smoothies. But that's it. That's basically it for this update. It hasn't been too exciting, but like I said, I want to keep updating you guys so you guys can see everything because we're almost done. We only have about 7.5 weeks left, so we're almost there to meeting her. Before I end today's video, I'm going to show you guys my belly. I'm going to do like front and side. So here is my belly with my sweater on and then my sweatshirt up. That is the belly from the side. I could pull my pants down just a little bit for you guys. I still have stretch marks on my hips that are getting a little bit darker now. My belly button is almost completely pushed out. It's almost non-existent. I'm thinking about taking my belly button ring out now because it just kind of looks weird at this point. But here's my belly from the front with shorts on. With shorts on, it kind of just looks like normal. Like when you're on camera you can tell, but like in person, if I was just wearing shorts, it's kind of hard to tell that I'm actually pregnant. And then from the side, and I feel like she's getting lower already. So, and again, I do have a couple of stretch marks right there, but that is basically the end of this update video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.
I had a feeling you'd come back.